you ready to take your long-range shooting game to the next level? Because today, we're diving into one of the most crucial factors in precision: marksmanship, choosing the perfect cartridge to push your accuracy to new heights. With so many calibers out there, finding the right one can feel overwhelming. But don't worry, I've got you covered. This list features the top-performing, battle-tested cartridges that expert shooters trust for extreme range dominance. From record-breaking precision to unwavering stability against the elements, these rounds are engineered to deliver when it matters most. So, if you're serious about refining your setup and maximizing your rifle's potential, stay tuned. And hey, if you love long-range shooting as much as I do, show your support, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a shot. Now, let's get straight into it and kick things off with an absolute legend in the world of precision shooting. 1. The 6mm Dasher. This cartridge has rightfully earned its legendary status amongst precision shooters, and for compelling reasons. The 6mm Dasher, at its core, is a meticulously crafted neck-down variant of the 6mm BR. Engineered to maximize efficiency, pinpoint accuracy, and unwavering consistency, all the hallmarks of a top-tier long-range round. The Dasher's distinctive design, featuring a sharper 40-degree shoulder and a slightly abbreviated case body, optimizes powder combustion efficiency. This translates directly to exceptional muzzle velocities, typically hovering between 2,800 to 2,950 feet per second. Contingent on your specific load and barrel length, the payoff: flatter trajectories in ballistics that are remarkably predictable, especially at extended distances. And when you're engaging targets beyond the 1,000-yard mark, that predictability becomes paramount. In my experience, the Dasher exhibits wind-defying performance, a critical advantage given that wind is often the bane of long-range shooters. It remains less susceptible to wind drift compared to some of its smaller 6mm counterparts. And its velocity retention is nothing short of exceptional. A key factor in the Dasher's competitive dominance is its shot-to-shot consistency. The optimized case design and consistent powder burn contribute to remarkably low standard deviations in velocity, a crucial attribute when chasing those coveted tight groupings at extended ranges. From my personal experience, once you've dialed in the perfect load, the Dasher is capable of achieving accuracy that borders on the unbelievable. Furthermore, its relatively mild recoil profile allows you to maintain unwavering focus on the target and readily spot your own shots, a significant edge in both competitive scenarios and practical long-range applications. While the 6mm Dasher may demand a touch more dedication in terms of reloading, and its off-the-shelf availability might not rival some other cartridges, for anyone serious about precision shooting, this cartridge is an investment that pays dividends. It's a cartridge that has repeatedly proven its mettle on the competition circuit, offering that coveted trifecta of speed, stability, and minimal recoil. Shifting gears to another long-range powerhouse that has been rapidly gaining traction in recent years. 2. The 6mm GT. Born from the minds of George Gardner and Tom Jacobshans, the GT moniker, this cartridge was meticulously engineered to address some of the common pain points encountered by shooters with other 6mm rounds. The 6mm GT strikes a harmonious balance between velocity, pinpoint accuracy, and extended barrel life, making it an ideal choice for both competitive marksmen and precision shooting aficionados like myself. One of the aspects I deeply appreciate about the 6mm GT is its remarkable efficiency. It resides in that sweet spot, delivering impressive muzzle velocities, typically around 2,900 feet per second without demanding excessive powder charges. This translates to reduced wear and tear on your barrel, a factor I always value, particularly when extensive range sessions are on the agenda. The cartridge boasts a 35-degree shoulder angle, meticulously optimized for seamless feeding across a spectrum of actions, especially in magazine-fed rifles. My experience with its cycling reliability has been flawless. even during rapid-fire drills in high-stakes matches. Now, let's delve into its wind performance, a key differentiator that has propelled this cartridge into the spotlight. The 6mm GT's high ballistic coefficient bullets truly shine when it comes to maintaining a stable trajectory, even when battling less than ideal conditions. In my experience, it exhibits superior crosswind resistance compared to many other 6mm options, enabling me to uphold consistent accuracy out to 1,000 yards and beyond. For anyone who frequently shoots in windy environments, this cartridge is an absolute game-changer. The 6mm GT also earns accolades for its minimal recoil, facilitating faster follow-up shots and enabling me to stay locked on target, spot impacts, and execute any necessary adjustments with speed and precision. This is a distinct advantage in competitive shooting, where speed and accuracy are equally paramount. If you're contemplating the 6mm GT, be aware that it's a relatively newer cartridge, meaning factory-loaded ammunition may not be as readily available as some more established calibers. However, if you're open to the rewarding practice of reloading or sourcing from specialty retailers, this cartridge is worth every ounce of extra effort. For me, the 6mm GT embodies the quintessential long-range cartridge, seamlessly blending precision, efficiency, and unwavering reliability. It's a round that feels purpose-built for serious shooters, and it has become an indispensable asset in my personal arsenal. 3. The 7mm PRC Wheeler. Next in our lineup, we have the 7mm PRC Wheeler, a cartridge that I unequivocally consider a heavy hitter in the long-range shooting arena. The 7mm PRC was conceived with extended range dominance as its primary objective, and it has swiftly become a favorite for those seeking to push their boundaries. It masterfully fuses raw power with surgical precision in a way that few cartridges can rival, making it an ideal choice when extreme distances and pinpoint accuracy are the name of the game. A primary reason for my unwavering admiration for the 7mm PRC Wheeler lies in its exceptional ballistic performance. This cartridge is engineered to handle high ballistic coefficient bullets that can maintain unwavering stability and velocity over truly extreme distances. I've personally witnessed its impressive energy retention and remarkably flat trajectories, making hits at 1,500 yards and beyond significantly more attainable for shooters who relish stretching the limits of typical long-range engagements. The 7mm PRC Wheeler delivers that added punch without demanding a steep learning curve. In terms of muzzle velocity, the 7mm PRC consistently clocks in between 2,850 and 3,000 feet per second, depending on the specific load. This sweet spot provides an optimal equilibrium between velocity and energy, and the added speed doesn't come at the expense of punishing recoil. In fact, I find the recoil remarkably manageable for a high-powered round, which translates to enhanced control and swifter follow-up shots. When I'm meticulously dialing in for long-range targets, the 7mm PRC's smooth recoil profile makes it significantly easier to spot my impacts and make real-time adjustments. One crucial consideration is that the 7mm PRC Wheeler, while undeniably potent, necessitates a more deliberate approach to setup. This isn't necessarily a beginner-friendly cartridge, and I strongly recommend pairing it with a robust, high-quality optic, capable of handling the extended ranges this round can conquer. If you're willing to invest a bit more in your overall setup, this cartridge can truly unleash its full potential. For anyone serious about long-range shooting and in pursuit of a round that can handle extreme distances with grace and authority, the 7mm PRC Wheeler is a force to be reckoned with. It's a cartridge that delivers the trifecta of energy, precision, and reach required to make those seemingly impossible shots a reality, and it has quickly cemented its place as one of my go-to choices when I'm determined to push my limits on the range. 4. The 28 Sherman Magnum. Now, let's shift our focus to the 28 Sherman Magnum, a cartridge that commands widespread respect among long-range shooters and seasoned hunters alike. The 28 Sherman Magnum is all about harnessing raw power and surgical precision, seamlessly blending the best of both worlds in a way that few cartridges can emulate. When my objective is to tackle extended ranges with serious impact, this cartridge consistently ranks among my top contenders. A key attribute I deeply appreciate about the 28 Sherman Magnum is its meticulously optimized design, which prioritizes both speed and unwavering stability at long distances. This cartridge is purpose-built to handle high BC 7mm bullets with ease, and it excels at maintaining impressive velocity retention. Exiting the muzzle, you're looking at speeds in the ballpark of 3,000 feet per second, a significant advantage when striving to maintain consistent accuracy in variable environmental conditions. That velocity translates to a flatter trajectory and simplifies wind drift compensation, a critical factor that every long-range shooter values. On the range, the 28 Sherman Magnum performs beautifully. The recoil is noticeable but surprisingly manageable, considering the sheer power it unleashes. In my experience, the added energy is well worth it, especially if you plan to utilize this cartridge for hunting or competitive shooting. It delivers ample stopping power for larger game, making it exceptionally versatile for both precision target engagements and practical field applications. For those seeking a dual-purpose round that excels in both long-range target shooting and hunting pursuits, the 28 Sherman Magnum fits the bill perfectly. Last, but certainly not least, 5. The 7mm Remington Magnum. We arrive at the 7mm Remington Magnum, a timeless classic in the long-range shooting world and a personal favorite of mine. This cartridge has stood the test of time, enduring for decades, and solidifying its reputation as one of the most versatile and dependable long-range rounds available. The 7mm Rem Mag offers an unparalleled balance of raw power, blistering speed, and pinpoint accuracy, which explains its widespread adoption across diverse disciplines. From precision target shooting to big game hunting, one of the features I admire most about the 7mm Rem Mag is its adaptability to handle a wide spectrum of bullet weights, typically ranging from 140 to 175 grains. This flexibility empowers you to tailor your setup to specific needs. For example, lighter bullets deliver flatter trajectories and higher velocities, while heavier bullets provide deeper penetration and enhanced stability in windy conditions. When I'm at the range, I appreciate the ease with which I can fine-tune this cartridge for varying shooting conditions, and its performance remains remarkably consistent out to 1,000 yards and beyond. In terms of muzzle velocity, the 7mm Rem Mag is no slouch. You can expect speeds between 2,800 and 3,100 feet per second, depending on your chosen load, resulting in a flat trajectory and minimized wind drift. This velocity, coupled with its high ballistic coefficient, enables it to retain energy and maintain accuracy at extended ranges. I found it particularly invaluable in windy environments, where other rounds might struggle to stay on course. A key factor contributing to the 7mm Rem Mag's enduring popularity is its manageable recoil. While it packs a punch, it's not excessive, allowing you to maintain target acquisition more easily and execute faster follow-up shots. In my experience, it's potent enough for ethically harvesting big game, yet precise enough for competitive shooting scenarios. If you're in the market for a versatile, proven cartridge that can conquer long distances with confidence, the 7mm Remington Magnum is a fantastic choice. It's reliable, widely available, and boasts a strong track record of performance in both tactical and hunting applications. For me, it's a go-to round when I need a cartridge equally adept at hitting distant targets or ethically taking down large game. 6. The 6mm BR. Rounding out our esteemed list is the 6mm BR, or bench rest, but truly legendary cartridge that is practically synonymous with precision shooting itself. This cartridge has been a cornerstone among long-range shooters and competition enthusiasts for years, and for very good reason. It's all about unwavering consistency, surgical accuracy, and minimal recoil. When my goal is to achieve the smallest possible groups at long distances, the 6mm BR consistently ranks as one of my top choices. What makes the 6mm BR so exceptional is its inherent efficiency. The cartridge design features a short, stout case with a sharp shoulder angle, promoting consistent powder burn and remarkably stable velocities. In practical terms, this translates to exceptionally low standard deviation in velocity, meaning each shot is incredibly predictable. As any seasoned precision shooter will attest, consistency is king, especially when you're striving to hit targets beyond the 1,000-yard mark. The 6mm BR delivers that consistency in spades. On the range, the 6mm BR is a pure joy to shoot. The recoil is minimal, a huge advantage for maintaining unwavering target focus and spotting your own shot impacts. I've observed that even in windy conditions, the 6mm BR holds its own remarkably well, thanks to the high ballistic coefficient of the bullets typically paired with this round. It's a forgiving cartridge that handles wind better than many other rounds in its class, allowing for more accurate shots with less need for constant adjustments. One key consideration with the 6mm BR is that while it's undeniably accurate, it does require a more hands-on approach to setup. This cartridge is widely favored by hand-loading enthusiasts, who relish the ability to tweak their loads for maximum precision, and factory-loaded ammunition options can be limited. However, if you're willing to embrace the rewarding world of reloading, the 6mm BR is incredibly rewarding, allowing you to fine-tune each load to extract the absolute best performance possible. Overall, the 6mm BR remains one of the gold standard cartridges for long-range precision shooting. It's a consistent, low-recoil option that excels in competitive settings and is held in high regard within the precision shooting community. If you're serious about achieving ultimate accuracy and don't mind investing some extra effort at the reloading bench, the 6mm BR is a cartridge that will deliver shot after shot with unwavering precision. And that racks up our top picks for the best long-range cartridges. Each of these rounds brings something unique to the table. 6mm BR delivers surgical precision and unmatched consistency. 7mm PRC Wheeler is built for pushing extreme distances. 7mm Remington Magnum stands out for its versatile adaptability across multiple shooting disciplines. But these cartridges aren't just about hitting targets, they're about pushing the very limits of accuracy, stability, and performance. Choosing the right cartridge can transform your long-range shooting experience. And hopefully, this breakdown has helped you narrow down which one fits your needs best. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you used any of these cartridges? Or do you have a personal favorite for long-range shooting? Drop a comment below and let's get the discussion going. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest in precision shooting. Thanks for watching Shoot Straight, and see you in the next one.